What's up? This is Vince Carter. You're listening to the 3-Point Conversion. Check it out.
Coach, I guess, what was your biggest standout when you look at this one tonight? First half as well, close.
We talked about shot selection and taking care of the ball. And, that's the first thing we have to do. Our transition defense starts with our offensive execution where, we take good shots with a balanced floor so that we can rotate back. Taking quick shots and turning the ball over will lead in this league to easy baskets, and they punished us with our quick shots and our turnovers tonight. 14 turnovers, 26 points. But they have 28 fast break points. It's hard. It's going to be hard to beat any team when you're giving up that many easy points.
Deandre Hunter, though, he really did stand out. What did you see from him tonight, I guess, on both sides of the ball?
I thought he let the game come to him. He was knocking down his shots. But I thought he allowed the game to come to him. We didn't call a lot of sets for him. He basically just played within the flow of the offense. And, the things that he did tonight, he's capable of doing. He's a two-way player that can defend as well as put the ball in the basket.
Nate, I know we had talked about Kevin Huerter kind of having a slow shooting start to the season, wasn't even running until training camp. Was it good to see him get going a little bit tonight?
Yeah, it was. He's very capable as well. It was good for him to see that ball go in the basket tonight. I thought he made some good plays. But us as a whole, just defensively, we didn't do a good job of, we had some good individual play, but as a team, we didn't do a good job of controlling the basketball, keeping the ball in front of us. Too many times they was able to break down us on the perimeter, get into the paint, and kick out, to the three-point shooters. We gave up 22. They made 22 threes tonight. So not a good job of controlling the basketball.
Brooklyn had, I think it was 15 corner threes tonight. What did you see from the defense when it came to closing out on the perimeter of the corners?
You got to have multiple effort. And, anytime you are, you have breakdown on the perimeter and you have to rotate to help. James Harden is one of the best guards in the league at moving the ball. He will pass the ball to the open guy. And I thought tonight he was able to, both he and Durant was able to break down the defense, get to the paint, and kick it out to the three-point shooters. Some of that came from transition, but a lot of it came from those guys passing the ball and, us not being able to control the basketball.
When you have a game like this against one of the teams that many people think can win a title, I know it's early in the season, but do you kind of use it as a litmus test to see where you guys are as a team? It'll be preparation for tomorrow night. We talked about our last game against Washington, some of the good things that we did, shot selection, taking care of the basketball, the defense was connected. We wanted to build in this game. And, that is always our approach, be better than we were our last game. And that's our approach for tomorrow night. We got to be better. We got another really good team coming into our building tomorrow night. And we have to be better on both ends of the floor than we were tonight. Trey started off the game well from the floor and then struggled as the game continued. What did you see defensively that Brooklyn was doing to kind of try and control Trey?
Well, they didn't do anything different. It was just they try to continue to keep pressure on him. A lot of times he's seeing, two guys whenever he is involved in a pick and roll. And then they went to switching. They went to Redding. his pick and rolls, when they do things like that, he has to make the read. If he feels he has the advantage on the perimeter, we want him to win that matchup. But if they are switching smalls on our bigs like they were doing, we want him to also make that read, drop it to our bigs, and then they have to win the matchup. So I don't think it was anything they did different. He got off to a good start and, had some good looks in the second half. But we just didn't have the ball movement that we needed as a group tonight.
You don't have any questions, so we're good to go, Coach. All right.
Said that, like turnovers and next fast break points were two of the biggest things that he saw, especially that second half. I guess, where did you kind of see the Nets pull away there?
I think they pretty much got out of hand late in that third quarter when they I think they took the lead. I think it was 4 or something, or even we had a lead, and then they went up 12 or up double digits. So I think that's probably a big gap to overcome for sure.
Like Deandre Hunter, though, 10 of 11 from the field. Just what did you think about his performance on both sides of the ball?
Oh, it was a great performance. I wish he would have won. It would have been a lot better. He could have been more happy, but it's a good performance. He shot the ball really well. He's going to need him to keep doing it, keep playing on both ends and being ready.
The Nets had 15 corner threes tonight. What did you see out of you guys just when it came to attacking the perimeter?
Yeah. They got two. Especially James. He's super smart at reading defenses and understanding where the help is coming from. And a lot of the times we were helping from the low man, and he's guarding the corner guy, and he's James doing a great job getting it over there quick, and they were just making some shots tonight. And it's kind of our defensive scheme was kind of to get out of their hands, but they did a great job of making plays behind it.
Defensively, where do you feel like you guys are right now as a team?
I don't know. I think we're a pretty good defensive team. I think we have lapses where sometimes they get on runs, and we got to figure out how to not let teams get on such big runs. But that's the NBA, so I think we're doing a pretty good job defensively. Besides that third quarter, they really took off in that third.
You started 3 of 5 from the field, and you obviously struggled afterwards. Were they doing anything differently to guard you and try to make you have tough shots?
Nah, a lot. That's all on me. A lot of those shots I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna keep taking them. I had a lot of good looks, a lot of floaters. They came and they had a couple blocked. But I know how to attack that. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do better with that. But I think I gotta focus on that for sure.
I'm sure every night when you don't shoot the ball the way you want to, it hurts. But when you know you're playing against a Harden and Durant, guys who are going to score, does the pressure kind of feel a little bit more if the ball's not going in?
Nah. I'm sorry, because there's no every night there's somebody on the other side that's really good. They got James and KD, but every other night there's somebody else. Tomorrow we got Donovan. There's somebody every night. So my shot's not falling any night. It's gonna be tough. So I gotta be better and just try to focus on knocking down the shot. So, but yeah, if it's not falling any night, the other team has a good chance.
With the quality of opponents that's coming up, even including tonight, do you feel like this is like a good litmus test to see like when you guys are stacking up with other top teams around the NBA?
No, not really. Yes and no. I think it's early. It's still early. First month in the season, or second month, and it's still early. But we got a tough test. We got a lot on the road coming up. Then at some point we got a lot at home. So we got to play everybody in the league same amount. But it's just how it happened. We go on the road a little bit earlier.
First Zoom question goes to Christos Saltas.
Hello, Trey. Hope you're doing well. For you shooting nights like this, what kind of motivation gave to you to bounce back immediately?
I mean, the only motivation for me is I just don't want to shoot that bad. I feel like I let my team down. I let my team down shooting that bad. I mean, just trying to make plays. I feel like I can do more and be there for my teammates more. So I mean, I ain't got no other motivation besides I'm trying to win a game. So I'm winning each and every night.
And what was the biggest lesson of tonight's game for your team?
Big lesson. I mean, I think it was I mean, to be honest, I think we played a fine game. We didn't shoot the ball. And especially me. I didn't shoot the ball as good. Dre shot it great, but I don't think we shot the ball and played as fast as we really want to. And we turned the ball over a little bit too much tonight. But that's all fixable stuff.
When you see a team in your city win a championship, I mean, how much does that motivate you to, one day do the same for the Hawks?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, very motivating. I mean, that's a huge honor winning a championship in the league, and winning a World Series is big for our city and big for the Braves. After not winning 29 years or 26 years, for not going in that long, that's a great accomplishment. And then doing it for the city is big time. So it's definitely motivating. I think every sport wants to win, especially for the city of Atlanta. And I think that's the same what we're trying to build over here. We're trying to build a championship organization. So it doesn't happen overnight. We got a lot of young guys, but I believe in everybody in our locker room that we can get it done. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, we was in the Eastern Conference last year, finals last year. I think we pretty close. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Who was the first one? Okay.
Kevin, you guys were hanging with him for a while there, and then down the stretch of the third quarter, it got away from y'all. What do you think was the biggest reason for that, and the biggest?
Yeah, it was first and third quarters. Offensively, just got to be a little bit better. I think our group, second group, still kind of finding our groove a little bit. Get everybody playing well in the same game, and just a couple of us talking, just maybe getting back to some of the things we were running last year. Get guys better looks, get guys more in rhythm. But some I think we'll figure it out. Just got to finish quarters better, and bad shots led to transition points for them easily. And against a good team, it's hard to recover.
Is that the main thing that's happening, or I guess maybe going wrong on defense, is your offense is kind of putting your
A little bit, yeah. Quick shots, mid-range shots, bad shots. It seems like that always affects you on the other end. And they're getting out in transition and had a couple layups and one, a couple threes, a couple of good looks at threes. And like I said, against good teams like this, it's tough to come back. It's tough to win, and when you're giving up easy points like that. Yeah, just finding a rhythm. That's all it kind of is, and just trying to feel it out there, obviously. And a lot of different lineups. I've been saying we got a lot of guys who are capable of playing big minutes and might change game by game. And obviously got off to a slow start and couldn't make a shot. It felt like for a couple of games there, and mentally just had to get right, get back in the gym, get back to my spots. And teammates always continue to have confidence in me. And obviously it was nice to see some fall tonight. Yeah, it was a combination of things. I think still being smart coming off the summer, protecting that a little bit and mentally getting right, getting back in the gym, just getting a couple of good workouts in a row, and just finding my rhythm again. And I felt like I was losing that a little bit in those games, and felt like I couldn't get an easy shot. Everything I was taking was contested or tough shots, and just trying to get back to my spots, get my confidence back, and combination of things. It was think it was needed, obviously, how we came out tonight, but obviously got to do it again tomorrow. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I think getting Dre and Cam back is big, especially for on-ball defense. And you had a couple miscommunications tonight, and knowing personnel a little bit better, locking in the scouting report, and you're not leaving guys. I think we've had a couple mishaps like that on the defensive end the first couple games, and stuff I think we'll clean up. But I think we got the guys that do it. We got the bodies. I think that's half the battle. I think guys want to play defense. We know it's important. Just got to get everybody on the same page.
Your thoughts on the new World Series chance and just how exciting it is for the city of Atlanta as well.
It was amazing. It was amazing to watch. It was a total beatdown yesterday. It's obviously starting off the Soler home run, and all of us were texting here yesterday, super excited for him. And I think they said the parade is Friday, so of course we're not going to be here. It feels like we missed a lot of it. We got our own stuff to do, but really excited for them, and hopefully this is the tip of the iceberg. They're the first team that's won a championship in Atlanta for a long time, and I think there's a lot of teams that are capable of doing it, including us, and want to follow in their path. Obviously, super excited for them. Definitely, it definitely is, especially on the road. We're going out. There's not really any game on the schedule I think you can point at and say that should be a win, and or at least that should be an easy win going into it. Every game is going to be a battle. Again, come off against playing one of the best teams tonight, and tomorrow record-wise, I think is the best team in the NBA. So the road trip's not going to be much easier, but we're a good team. I think we'll figure it out. Thank you.
Just for you, how good was it to get that shot falling from three and just kind of be able to establish a rhythm tonight?
It was great. My shot always feels good. It's just a matter of going in or not, but tonight was going in. So whenever your shot's going in, you're always going to feel good.
What was your biggest takeaway, or what's your biggest takeaway from this game as far as kind of where things went wrong toward the end of that third quarter?
We gave up a lead. Not a lead, but we gave up a big run at the end of the first and the third. I think they went like a 14-2 run or something like that. So we just got to get better in that area. We got another opportunity tomorrow to, get better at that.
They had a good chunk of fast break points tonight. Nate kind of talked about how turnovers and some kind of shot selection is making it harder for y'all on the defensive end. Do you agree with that? Like, is that kind of, are you putting yourself in a little bit of a tough position? The fast break points that they're able to get?
Definitely. If you turn the ball over, most teams are going to convert on the other end. So if we can limit that, get a quality shot every possession, I think that would help reduce the fast break points of the other team for sure. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Still a long season. We got a lot of time to get better. Yeah.
First Zoom question from Christos Saltas.
Hello, Deandre. Hope you're doing well. How comfortable do you feel about your role this season? Do you feel that you step into a bigger role in the team on offensive end, especially?
I feel like I have the same role. Just shoot when I get the opportunity. Play my position, play defense, and when I get my shots, I take them.
And for you, how important is to bounce back on tomorrow's game, mentally wise?
It's big. It's a back-to-back. So if we can get one of these games, that'll be great. Yeah. Have a blessed night.